Nachman. We're learning now Likutay Halachos, a collection of laws from Rabbi Nachman. This explains the laws of the Shulchan Aruch, laws of the Jew, giving the meaning from teachings of Rabbi Nachman. So now we're learning the laws of washing the hands before one eats bread. Washing the hands for a meal. And Rabbi Nachman is going to explain this law based on the teaching of Rabbi Nachman of Tiku Tochacha, lo, the rebuke, the 8th Torah in the second volume of the collection of Rabbi Nachman, Likutay Nanach. See the whole Torah there, and Rabbi Nathan is going to give a brief synopsis to introduce his thoughts. So he's going to give a brief summary from the Likutay Maran, the collection of Rabbi Nachman. But Klal, the general principle that comes out of that Torah, that teaching, B'kitzer Gadol, with great brevity, Hamuchach Linyanenu, which is necessary for our matter. Is necessary to humble, to put down the food of the body, which is the aspect of the heels of Esav, and to give strength to the food of the soul. And this one merits by drawing the calling of the melody of the song that will be aroused in the future, which is the aspect of the calling which waters the garden, through which all the fears and smells grow. Because these fears and smells are the food for the soul. The aspect of what Adam said, I heard your voice in the garden and I was scared. So you see that the voice, the calling, comes to the garden and it brings fear. This calling, is an aspect of the river that comes out of Eden, to water the garden, etc. It's the aspect of the calling of the voice of Jacob, which humbles the heels of the bad side, the aspect that the hand of Jacob was holding the heels of Esav. Ein Shem Heitiv, see that Torah well. And he's going to continue now with more from that teaching. This calls to Zakol, in order to merit this calling, is through the prayer which is an aspect of judgment of the master of strength. So the Baal Koach, the master of strength, can pray in the aspect of judgment. Through this prayer, he takes out from the other side, the bad side, all the holiness, and all the waters of knowledge which it had swallowed. And the holy knowledge is revealed, in the aspect of what it says, that the whole world will be filled with the knowledge of God, like the water fills the ocean, covers the ocean. By Dezeh, and through this, through the revelation of the holy knowledge, Nasin Gerim, converts are made, Veniskale Kvodo Yisbarach, and the honor of the Holy Blessed One is revealed. And through the revelation of the honor of the Holy Blessed One, the prophecy is drawn. By the nevuah, and through prophecy, the imagination is clarified. By the and through the clarification of the imagination, through this is the main strengthening of the holy faith. And then the merits to have complete faith, the chidush olam, in the renewal and the world that was made new. That it is impossible to comprehend bidas with knowledge, kima LKMb, just through faith. Because this is the main foundation of the holy faith. Lahamin, to believe that the Holy Blessed One, Baras Olam, created the world, Yesh me'ayin amuchat, ex nihilo, something from absolutely nothing. And through this faith, we merit to have the renewal of the world in the future. And then the world will be conducted b'vchinas Eretz Yisrael, in the aspect of the Holy Land of Israel. Because the main holiness of the land of Israel, is through the aspect of what it says in the verse, that the strength of his actions, he told his nation, v'chulu, etc. It's explained there in the Likutay in the collection of Rabbi Nachman. That is to say, through the belief that the world was created new, the aspect of how the Torah starts, that God created the world in the beginning. Moshe Perash Rashi Sham, and the commentator Rashi explains there, because of this, the Torah, the Bible starts with these words, Bereshis, in the beginning, Mishum Koach Masav Higid V'chulu, to tell us about his great deeds, in order that they should be able to conquer the Holy Land of Israel. She explains there that since God created the world, He gave it to one people, and when He decides, when He wants, He can give it to whoever He wants, because He created it. That's why the Torah begins by explaining that God created the world from scratch, because it's His to give it to whoever He wants. Nimsa, so it comes out, She'ikar Kedushas Eretz Yisrael, the main holiness of the land of Israel, Hu Ha'idei Shema'aminim B'chidush Olam, is by believing in that the world was created new. That is to say, that God created the world something from nothing, like it says in the beginning of the Torah, that God created in the beginning. The Ikar Kedushas Eretz Yisrael, and the main holiness of the land of Israel, that there the divine providence of the Holy Blessed One is revealed, an aspect of what it says in the verse, that God's eyes are always there. And in the future, when the whole world will be conducted in the aspect of the land of Israel, then the whole world will be conducted only through divine providence, and the nature will be completely nullified. And then there will be aroused a song of providence, of wonders, etc. And this song, is an aspect of this calling, Hamashke HaSagon, which waters the garden, through which one merits to have food for his soul, and humbles the food of his body. Bechinas v'yado achezes b'akei Esav, the aspect that his hand of Jacob is holding the heel of Esav. Ein Shem calls the Heitev Heitev, Nanach Nachman Nachman